Mourners are paying their respects to Pope Francis. Viewing began earlier this morning at St. Peter's Basilica. The Pope will lie in state until his funeral, which is scheduled for Saturday.
And reporter David Ono with our sister station in LA is live in Vatican City, and he's covered the papacy throughout the decades and met a couple from the Bay Area. David.
Right. I sure did. Amanda and Reggie, it's great to talk to you. You make me sound so old, but yeah, it has been decades. This is the third time we're here for the transition to a new pope, and each time it's a little bit different, and that's certainly the case when it comes to what happened here. But I have to say this was an absolutely beautiful, remarkable day. That ceremony to bring Pope Francis into the Basilica was absolutely beautiful. Take a look. This is part of the procession to bring Pope Francis into St. Peter's Basilica. And as you can see, he is accompanied with the many cardinals who are dressed in red, and the Swiss Guard in their colorful uniforms, and the chanting that was in the background the whole way. And outside the Basilica, the bells are tolling, alerting the community that Pope Francis is being brought into the Basilica, and now it is time to pay their respects. In the midst of all of this, I meet this wonderful couple from Napa County who said that they initially came here for vacation, and then the Pope suddenly passed away, and now this is an opportunity for them to witness history. Here's more.
We heard that the Pope had passed away. We're Catholic, so we're like, wow, this is a big event, and we're hoping to see the Pope.
This is something special, something that I may not witness in the future for myself. So it's an honor to be here, and we've already gotten in the wrong line, so things have not started well. We were in the media line until finally somebody said this is the media line. So we come out to this side of the center, and we're hoping to. We've heard that lines are long, but we're just going to play it by ear and see how it goes.
And I absolutely love that. They got in the wrong line. It makes me laugh because, yeah, if you go down there, there are lines everywhere, and it gets really confusing. And then you add to that the massive amount of people that are coming here. And keep in mind, so much attention is on Pope Francis right now, and deservedly so, as we lead up to his funeral on Saturday morning. So this part of the story will grow, but it's only one part of the drama. And the other part of the drama will be the conclave, which will be getting underway days after the funeral. So this will draw the world's attention for such a long time, and it will be a remarkable moment in history. I'll send it back to you.
David, I'm wondering, since you have been there, and we did not mean to make you feel old.
No, not at all.
But since you have, let's say, the experience of being there multiple times now, there's always a question of the relevancy of the church and the relevancy of the papacy. So now, in 2025, what differences are you seeing compared to the other times that you've covered this?
Well, back in 2005, that was when Pope John Paul had passed away, and then Cardinal Ratzinger was suddenly voted or elected the new pope. He became Pope Benedict. He was a much more conservative pope. When Francis came around 12 years ago, what made him special, besides his humility and the fact that he was considered the people's pope, and he was always that kind of person that reached out, especially to the impoverished, to the people in smaller communities, he wanted to bring the church more into the much more liberal environment, embracing everyone, giving women a bigger role, embracing the LGBTQ community, even talking about climate change. So the question now is, where does the church go from here? Who will be elected next? And the talk is that 80% of the cardinals that will be voting in the conclave have been appointed by this pope. So there's a general understanding that the church will continue on with a more liberal viewpoint, but you don't know. And the conclave always comes up with something unexpected, and that may happen this time around too, and that's part of the drama that will build. Back to you.
And, you know, we're not pulling for favorites here, but you have two Filipinos here. So if it were to be a Filipino, I think that there would be mabuhais heard around the world.
One of the top people that is expected to become the next pope may very well be Filipino, as you know, and that will be a huge celebration.